Welcome students of BE Civil for the subject Advanced Concrete Technology Unit number 2. It includes structural lightweight concrete, ultra lightweight concrete, vacuum concrete, mass concrete, waste material based concrete, sulfur infiltrated concrete, jet cement concrete. It is also called as ultra rapid hardening concrete, gap graded concrete, high strength concrete, high performance concrete, self curing concrete, pervious concrete, and geopolymer concrete. We will see now the pervious concrete. Pervious concrete is a concrete material that has little or no fine aggregate, creating an open graded system with a connected pore structure through which water can easily flow. Typical word contents of pervious concrete are 15% to 35%, which results in typical infiltration rates between 0.01 meter per second and 0.012 meter per second. Pervious concrete is used on low volume roads and in parking lots to reduce stormwater runoff and has additional benefits such as reducing pollution and eliminating the need for stormwater retention facilities. Pervious pavement must be designed as a complete system with components including the concrete layer, the underlying layers, and a proper drainage system. The infiltration rate of each component contributes to the infiltration capacity of the overall system. Currently, the only standardized test method for the infiltration rate of pervious concrete is ASTM, that is American Society for Testing and Materials, ASTM C1701, which is for in place pervious concrete that is part of a pavement system. This test measures the amount of time required for a given volume of water to infiltrate the pavement when the water is poured into a ring attached to the pavement surface. Marks on the ring are used to maintain a fairly uniform level of the head, that is water height. Because this test is conducted on an in-place pavement, the infiltration rate measured is the function of not only the permeability of the concrete itself but of all the components of the pavement system. American Society for Testing and Materials, that is ASTM C1701, is a very useful test for measuring the infiltration rate of a pavement system, but present challenges for characterizing the infiltration rate of the concrete as a material. When testing of concrete sample in isolation, there is more flexibility to introduce the water in different ways and to make different carefully controlled measurements to determine the infiltration rate in the laboratory, because constraints existing in the field do not exist in the laboratory. Several different methods have been proposed and used for measuring the ability of pervious concrete in isolation to drain water, but no consensus has been reached on which method is best. Some tests measure the permeability while others measure the infiltration rate. but all are aimed at determining how well a pervious concrete will drain the water. Tests are generally conducted on a concrete cylinder enclosed in some type of waterproof membrane. One commonly used test is a falling head permeability test, similar to a test used in the soil mechanics or the geotechnical engineering, where the time required for predetermined drop in water head level is recorded. Another common test from the literature is the constant head test, which also has origins in the soil mechanics or the geotechnical engineering. In this test, the time required to drain a specific volume of water at a constant head is recorded. For either test, a collection reservoir can be included below the concrete cylinder, resulting in a free draining condition throughout the test. Alternatively, an apparatus can be constructed to maintain a positive pressure condition at a concrete exit that maintains saturation conditions throughout the entire cylinder and allows for a direct measurement of the hydraulic gradient across the sample. So we have seen the pervious concrete. Now we will see geopolymer concrete. In 1978, David Yates has termed geopolymer. Geopolymer is an inorganic aluminosilicate polymer synthesized from predominantly silicon and aluminum material such as fly ash. Alkaline solutions are used to induce the silicon and aluminum atoms in the source materials, that is fly ash, to dissolve to form a gel. The polymerization process may be assessed by applied heat followed by drying. The geopolymer gel binds the loose coarse aggregate and fine aggregate to form a geopolymer concrete. Geopolymer gel replaces the CHS gel, that is calcium silicate hydrates gel, in cement concrete. Chemical reaction period is substantially fast and the required curing period may be within 24 hours to 48 hours. David Yates claimed that the Egyptian pyramids were built by casting geopolymer on site. He also reported the geopolymer possesses excellent mechanical properties, does not dissolve in acidic solutions, and does not generate any deleterious alkali aggregate reaction even in the presence of high alkalinity. Some applications of geopolymer concrete are for marine structures, precast concrete products such as railway sleepers, sewer pipes, etc. Effect of water content in the mix we will see in geopolymer concrete. In order to study the effect of water content on the compressive strength of geopolymer concrete, several tests were carried out. The dose of superplasticizer to the mass of the fly ash may be taken as 1.5%. For a geopolymer concrete, the total mass of water in the mix may be taken as the sum of the mass of water in the sodium silicate solution plus the mass of water in sodium hydroxide solution plus the mass of extra water, if any, added to the admixture. The mass of geopolymer solids is the sum of the mass of fly ash, the mass of sodium hydroxide flakes and the mass of sodium silicate solids. Geopolymer concrete is a concrete made without using the Portland cement, and as such it is environmentally friendly and energy efficient construction material with an enormous potential in many infrastructural applications. The limited trial results show that geopolymer concrete undergoes very little drying shrinkage and moderately low creep and possess excellent resistance to sulfate attack. So we have seen the geopolymer concrete. These are the YouTube links. How to make pervious concrete. Another is the geopolymer concrete foundation for sustainable future. Rosin Head, TEDx Fulbright, Dublin. Geopolymer cement in English. So 2 includes structural lightweight concrete, ultra lightweight concrete, vacuum concrete, mass concrete, waste material based concrete, sulfur concrete, sulfur inflated concrete, jet cement concrete. It is also called as ultra rapid hardening concrete, gap graded concrete, high strength concrete, high performance concrete, self curing concrete, pervious concrete, and geopolymer concrete. Thank you all students. Please give me your attendance if you have viewed the video as video topic underscore division underscore roll number underscore self name.